You see, I actually like this right here. You walk in here and you say to me, hey, can I have this? And I say to you, you're the champ, because you've been in combat sports for a long time. I've been in combat sports for a long time. Belts matter. People dismiss that sometimes. Belts matter. Being a champ matters. And I can tell with you, it mattered, but it mattered greatly because it validates a lot of your decision to take this on, to do this. What was that feeling like when you're sitting there, you're at Crown Jewel, and all of a sudden you're handed that?
Yeah, this belt's crazy. I mean, first off, it's really heavy and shiny, which is nice. But you know what it is? It's just it's the physical embodiment of all of my hard work. Like, I feel like in this belt are the souls of every hater who said I would never be anything, and the passion of all the fans who said I would.
Does that fuel you?
Yeah.
Is that is it like deep down? Is that your motivation? Like, I'm shutting these people up.
For sure. Yeah.
You proving something more to them, or are you proving something more to yourself?
No, to them.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish I could say the opposite, but like, I say this as arrogantly as possible. I realize I'm capable of like doing a lot. Like I could really achieve a lot if I just put my mind to it and I work hard, which is kind of like the staple of my life. That's the secret. I just work really hard. And so when people doubt me or don't believe in me, it's always fun to prove them wrong.
You see, when I sit back as a guy who's been on air analyzing every sport there is, and you make a statement like that, I don't see that actually as arrogance. I think if you look through the history of sports and you go back even to Muhammad Ali, like, you can say it if you can back it up.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was sitting in here earlier today with a guy you're going to be in the ring with competing against this weekend, Randy Orton.
Oh, God.
And when your name came up, and I mean, Randy's done it all, right?
Yeah.
14-time champion, and he's a monster.
Yeah, he's massive.
And he's as veteran as there is.
Yeah.
His respect for what you've done is unbelievable.
I've intentionally built my life in a way that even if you don't like me, you have to respect me. It would be insane to, I think, look at the things that I've done based on where I came from and write me off. Mm-hmm. Like, I've done things that on paper are impossible, and I intend to continue doing that. But for anyone to diminish the entirety of my life because you don't like me just makes them silly.
Let's talk about specifically this and your role as a WWE superstar.
Sure.
I do not consider, listen, you're a champion. You're a legitimate champion.
U.S. champion.
There are guys who come into this with celebrity for cameo pops. It's been happening. You go all the way back. 40 years ago, first WrestleMania, we had it, right, with Mr. T.
Yep.
We've had it with Mike Tyson. We've had it with others. For you, it seemed to click instantly.
Yeah.
You have a level of quick twitch athleticism, the stuff that you've shown with your aerial work. What was it about this that just clicked with you where you said, oh, wait a minute, this works for me. I can do this?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like,
Was it the work you put in, or just come natural?
It comes natural to me. I've been jumping off the playground, second-story windows since I was a kid. I'm obsessed with launching myself through the air. I don't know why, but like, my nickname's the Maverick for a reason.
Yeah.
Dude. Like, I love to fly. And in this business, you can fly 15 feet through the air and land on a full-grown man, and it's not weird.
Yeah.
If you do that,
what does that feel like? Describe that moment. You've done a couple of the great in recent years, like some of the top aerial moves. Have been you. The stuff with KSI, the stuff we've been with
flying.
Ricochet.
We've been making moments, man. For a split second, you defy gravity, and you are doing the impossible, and there's 50,000 people watching you, and you can't mess up.
Yeah.
And I love that pressure of that moment because.
What's that moment? Tell us about that moment right before you're about to launch.
Just do it. Just got to do it. I stand there, I grip the rope, I'm on the top, all eyes on me. Is he gonna land it? Is he gonna botch it? What's gonna happen? And like, man, they say pressure makes diamond, and in that moment, in that specific moment, I feel like a diamond is made.
What was your favorite one so far? Obviously, a young career at this level, but you've had some spectacular moments. What was the one that stands out to you?
Man, I have to say, So there's a couple good ones.
Midair Rumble?
Superlatives are hard. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, that was...
Probably. The midair collision with Ricochet is like, yo.
Right.
When the idea was pitched to me, I was like, yeah, I don't know if that's possible, but we should do it. We should at least try to do it. And that's one where it's like what happens if something goes wrong?
Oh, the timing alone. Yeah.
Ricochet's incredible. He's the most
is.
athletic person in the WWE,
Yeah.
like by far. And so like I needed someone who was crazy enough to do it with me, and it was him. But man, there's also a moment where when I was wrestling Roman Reigns in Saudi, I like freeze midair in this like Superman punch pose, and he's on the bottom loading up a hit to get me when I land. And there's an image that looks like it could be the cover of a Marvel movie.
Right.
I can't believe it's me. I can't believe it's me. To answer your previous question, it's like when I went back and watched my first WrestleMania of me being a WWE superstar, I bought it. I looked at the tape. I was like, oh my God, like, I think I could probably do this. Mm-hmm. And I was right. And all of a sudden became U.S. champ. And now I'm like looking ahead at these lofty goals that 3 years ago seemed impossible. But like one day I want the WWE title. And I don't think that's impossible.
Well, when did that master plan materialize a bit? Was it, I mean, obviously you just expressed that you're figuring it out and wow, I can do this. But now that's a full-fledged plan in your mind.
Yeah.
To try to be the best and be king of the hill of this.
Yeah, I think the idea started to solidify when I got this, to be honest. Like, dude, ask anyone who watched my vlogs in 2017 if they expected me to be a WWE champion. It's like, that's impossible.
Right.
There's no way that, like, goofy kid with a mop on his head is going to be the U.S. champion. But then it happened. And so now I'm like, man, everything I've done, I don't just do it to take part. Like, I really want to be the best at it. And I think I can be, dude. I'm young, and I still have so much to learn. But the in-ring ability comes pretty natural to me, and I really trust my instincts as well.
Yeah,
and
you're very twitchy. You're
twitchy.
Very athletic. Yeah, not that kind of twitchy.
Not as twitchy as Conor McGregor, am I right?
No. But Logan, when you describe the vlogs of when you describe the vlogs and the person that you were, how has this process changed you in the type of person you are? I mean, this takes real dedication, real discipline. How has being a part of WWE changed you?
I'll tell you what. It's nice to feel like you have a purpose in the entertainment world specifically. This feels so much bigger than anything I've done. Like, yes, I can make YouTube videos and post them online, and that's great. Like, the audience there is fantastic, but the fans here are just so diehard. It's like unlike anything I've ever seen before or experienced before. Whether you're cheering or booing me, they both mean the world to me. If I can get you to react, like, I'm doing my job. And man, I'm just so happy to be a part of this business, and I've experienced a level of gratitude that I am overwhelmed with, and I'm not really sure like how to channel it, but I guess I can try to channel it in my performances and just like give literally everything I have to this industry.
Should we get into what's going to happen this weekend a little bit? Because you're in the ring with two guys who are as veteran as could be, as experienced as could be. They're gunning for you. Your current path to get here, there was a disqualification winning with KO at Royal Rumble. Elimination Chamber, you pissed off Randy pretty solid there. And now here you are with the triple threat.
You know, what are you going to do when you're facing Randy Orton and Kevin Owens? I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. They both don't like me. I've pissed them off separately. I've already beaten Kevin to retain my title. But Randy is like he's a new element to this. And he's also, as you've seen, the biggest human in the world, possibly. His head is this big.
Right.
His hands are this big. I don't know. But here's what I do know. I'm relentless. I'm very strong. I'm fast. I'm way more agile and athletic than both of them. And I'll tell you one thing. They've been doing it forever, and with that comes the burning out of their fire. I'm just getting started, right? I see the galaxy ahead of me in terms of the WWE universe. I have this belt. I don't plan on it going anywhere. And I'm definitely not going to let Kevin Owens take it. And Randy Orton, although I respect him, ain't touching my belt.
That's your immediate future, but let's talk what's next beyond this, because obviously you're a champion in WWE. You're a social media superstar. You're a entrepreneur who is killing it as a businessman. This
Thanks.
always is by your side.
Yeah.
Prime right here.
Yeah.
What's next for you? Beyond the work inside the ring and on the mic on WWE, what is next for you?
Man, I really just want to become Tetris World Champion. Why is that funny?
Because he will,
why is
right?
that funny? I'm sorry, why is that funny? When I say stuff like that, why does everyone laugh at me? You think I can't beat Fractal? You think I can't beat Blue Scooty? Yeah.
Is there a timetable on that championship to set that record?
Man, I'm looking at June. The Tetris World Championships. Going to come in there and just surprise people with my quick moving fingers and my shape shifting.
It's going to be a big summer for your family then, because obviously you know what's going on with your brother. The announcement that he's going to have the event against Mike Tyson. What was your initial reaction against
Dude,
that?
my brother's fighting Mike Tyson. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Man, I'm so proud of him. He too just does things that are on paper like impossible.
Yeah.
Dude, Jake Paul, this goofy little kid, dancing in his bedroom at like 16 years old to Carly Rae Jepsen's "Call Me Maybe," is fighting one of the baddest dudes on the planet. It just doesn't make sense. And I think we both live for those moments because they can inspire so many people. You know, like we grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. We made it out, and now we're performing, and we get to do what we love best on the biggest stages in the world.
Cleveland, Ohio is going to be a big venue stop for the WWE later this year.
SummerSlam, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, we already got some plans cooking up in your head?
Man, no. I take these events one at a time.
Okay.
I do know I want it to be massive, though. And I'm bringing out all the stops for that one for sure.
In the spotlight at WrestleMania. Congratulations. What a great visit. Great conversation.
Thank you.
Logan
Thank you,
Paul.
boss. Appreciate you.
We'll see you, man.
Yeah. Take it easy.